Hello, Spence.
Hello.
I want you to tell us a little bit about your child.
Okay. My son's name is Christopher Malone. Again, I'd like to say that Keys has been a blessing to me, to my family, to Christopher, and I'm sure he's going to be a part of Keys for a long time. He told me that if he could, once he graduates school, if he could quit and work for, or I'm sorry, once he graduates, if he could work for Keys and make a living, that's what he would do.
How did you become involved with Keys?
Well, Christopher last year had some issues with school, and his the school district decided that instead of making the situation worse, they decided to put him in an alternative school for just a period of time. And while he's in that alternative school, we met Warren Brown, and through that's how he got involved with Keys. It was kind of an incentive for him to do better. He really didn't know what Keys was about, but I'm glad he did.
Cool. What were the results with Chris?
Well, last year he went, it was his first time entering Keys, and the results were night and day. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better result. When he went, I was a little apprehensive because I didn't know what to expect. But when he came back, he was noticeably different. I think parents shouldn't expect their kids to be noticeably different. I don't know if that happens every time, but with Christopher, his demeanor was different. He wanted to hug me more. He apologized for some things that he had done, and he, more than anything, he consciously made changes, his personal changes. Instead of telling me what he was going to do, he actually did those things. Warren is the catalyst. When Christopher had gotten in trouble, the reason why he was in this alternative school because he got in trouble. Well, he had to go to court, and Warren told me that he would be there in court, and he assured Christopher that he would be there. And Christopher said, yeah, he'll be there. I'm sure he'll be there. But when Warren actually came and he supported Christopher and he supported me as his dad, that made all the difference in the world. I mean, Christopher had already changed, but that was even more, that was more fuel to the fire. To see that there are men that care about their people, care about other. I'm not his son, but he cares about me. You know, my dad cares about me. My grandmother cares about me. I have people that care about me. It's not just, I'm not out here alone. And kids do feel like they're out there alone sometimes. I did when I was a kid. And I really didn't have a reason to because my mom gave all of us love. But you get in that point sometimes as a teenager. You feel like no one understands me, no one cares about me. But for Warren to come, take the time out of his day, and to be there in court and stay the whole time and talk to us afterwards, that made all the difference in the world. That's the kind of things that I think that Keys has helped him with.
Wonderful.
To pay attention, to focus, help him focus on what's important. You know, it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. I don't know if maybe some kids get it, maybe some don't. But for Christopher, he got it. He had a light bulb moment. You literally changed the course of Christopher's life and changed our family dynamic. You know, so just to change that one person it's a ripple effect. It's going to change, you know, the direction of his life and all sorts of things.
I don't know how he was before, but it impressed me every time I see him do that.
No, he wasn't that way before. He was very blunt, you know, about his opinions and what he would do and what he didn't want to do, and he's just very straight. No, I don't like that. By the way, your shoes are ugly, and you know, leave me alone. I want to be by myself. This is not watered down.
Exactly.
This is a potent shot in the arm, you know, for 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and but it's long lasting though. And that's the thing, you know. It's not just okay, you have these 3 or 4 days and it's good for a weekend. I mean, you have the family aspect. You have the website where they can go to, and then they make potential lifelong friends.
Oh, absolutely.
And they also know that they can always call you or call Warren or email you guys. That's a good thing.
And they also know we're going to be calling Spencer.
Yeah.
And say, hey, is he doing the right thing? Don't make me have to come get you. See, that's another thing.
Right.
You know, I know I have a couple of parents that say, hey, don't make me call Warren Brown. Don't make me do it. You know?
Well, that's another aspect of it too. The parents have to be on board with what Keys is trying to accomplish. I mean, because it's not a miracle cure.
Right.
It's got to be some ongoing effort on the parents' part.